Welcome to DS Trucks. In today's video, we're going to be putting this 350 to work. I got to go and dump out this load of concrete, and 350's been hauling this machine around, but we've got to put the girl to work today. It's crazy because this is not the biggest truck that we have, but it does most of the work. 350 single rear wheel. This actually is a non-CDL setup. And taking a look here at the trailer, you can see the squat on the tires. How bad are they squatting? Not too crazy. Let's hop in here and look. This trailer is pretty full of concrete. I would say probably less than 10,000, I think. But I don't even really want to know, to be honest, because with concrete, you never really know. So the trailer's not like full to the rim with concrete, but you can see the truck squatting. Try to get a better picture of that whole thing. You can see the squat thing squats like a you know what. But let's go ahead and see how this truck does in the real world, towing some real weight. So I got my trailer brake set on to 5. I'll put on my seatbelt for safety. But I got my trailer brake here set to 5. And I could probably set it a little higher. We'll see kind of how it's pushing, if it's pushing. But one of the things to really watch out for on these trailers is the spring packs. When you see the little wrap or tie down around the spring starting to come apart, you need to be aware that that spring helps keep that strap that's wrapped around the spring helps keep the spring pack from coming apart when you apply the brakes. So I bought some new clamps to go around my springs because we've been pushing the trailer kind of hard. It's just taking a beating. It needs to go and get like welded up or all the welds. This type of work is just hard on this trailer. But at 5, no, it's pretty good. Not pushing. And I don't want to overdo the brakes because that's hard on the trailer. So, but no issues at all really pulling this weight. See our RPMs. Not too bad. Control feels pretty good. So I feel this is certainly lighter weight than that skid steer. That skid steer is like 10,000. So this is probably less. Although, again, we don't exactly know unless we weigh it. We don't have time to do that. But we're going to go and dump this over at the crush site. Brakes are feeling good. Power's good. So as much hate as I've given this engine, the 7.3 Godzilla, I got to say, it is a good working engine. Like the power, the performance, all that is pretty good. It is, a good diesel alternative. The only thing is, I wouldn't go as far to say that it's just flat out more reliable than a diesel, than a 6.7 Power Stroke, because of the push rods and all that. Like, it's not really more reliable than the 6.7. I think the 6.7 is going to be able to outdo this engine long term. But if you're looking at a throwaway truck, this is probably more of that. I mean, we need these type of trucks, like the workers, the employees and all that. Unless you got a real good guy, they don't really need to be in a diesel. The way they treat this truck, it gets banged up. I wish it wasn't the case, but they're liable to accidentally put the wrong fuel in it. I mean, even I'm liable to do that at some point, but it's just turning so many different hands. There's so many different things going on, moving parts and things to think about. These simple solutions are important. We can't have the fancy truck on everyone. And then that $10,000 initial cost is a lot. 10 to 12,000 initial cost is a lot to consider. So let's see. We're going to get onto the freeway. So definitely a good alternative. Is it better than the 6.2? Not more reliable, but the powers are just a little bit better. It's not life-changing though. I mean, I really wish Ford would have kept that 6.2. Maybe just gave it a little bump in power. But the low end power is a little bit better. It did have me kind of thinking, gotta see how that engine, we had to give it a little gas to get up here on the freeway. It did have me kind of thinking, you know, man, this is a diesel alternative when I first got it, but it's not quite there yet. If they would have given it direct injection or dual injection, they could have bumped the compression a little bit more, and then it had more low end torque, and it would have been a little bit more of a diesel competitor at that point. But they didn't quite do that, so it's still good. But I think it's got a little ways to go. It's a matter of working out a few bugs, though. They all kind of do that. The 6.7 Power Stroke had some issues too when it first came out. It was the 6.7 was breaking crankshafts at first year or so, couple years. Crankshafts were breaking. So, you know, in time, if Ford sticks with this engine, it's going to be a good engine. And then the 6.8 gas variant of this, essentially the same engine, but a different displacement. You know, a little bit less stroke, I believe, and maybe a different cylinder size. I don't know. I think I wouldn't be surprised if it had the same cylinder, maybe a different crank. I don't know, but just a little bit less compression. Maybe it would last longer, potentially. But I don't even think the issue with the 7.3 is the compression. It's more I think it's the valve train more so than anything. But in our last oil analysis, the report said it thinks that it could be cylinder wear metals that they're seeing at not a severe rate, but a moderate rate, I believe. But I don't know if they know the difference between cylinder material or camshaft material. It's all metal. Maybe they have the similar metal or the same metal on the camshaft on this, and that's why they're seeing that type of metal. I don't know, but they're saying cylinder wear. The truck does work pretty hard, but I sent another sample off, so we'll see kind of what that sample is. But I got a 13-minute drive ahead of me. I'm gonna get to the site, and I'll see you guys at the site. And here we are, getting close to our destination. There's a brick in the road. What is this guy doing? Okay. Check this out. This is where we're going. We're gonna drive all the way back there. I'm gonna have to back up all the way down that driveway and then dump the load in the pile. Probably after this. Can I make it? Let's go! Alright, let's see if we can't make this quickie. 7.3 putting in work. Alright, just teed it up. Gonna back it up. Is he coming back here? Where's he going? To the scale? Hopefully he's not coming back here because there ain't that much room. Looks like he's getting on the scale. Okay, that may be okay. The truck's all tweaked out. Bring it back. All right, from there we'll pull forward. Oh, it's diving. So it's leaning a little bit. No casualties so far. That's good news. And from here, I just gotta close everything up. Then I'm gonna go grab some lunch. See you guys back inside the truck.